Walmart deals are happening October 7th through 12th, and they're big.
Hello there. So from a glance at the title, you may be thinking, Chip, what the heck are you doing that for? And don't worry, it's not intentional. Still stupid, but not intentional. In fact, I'm making this video in part as a warning to you to not be dumb like me, but also as a warning to myself to hecking stop. Ow. So let's dive into Reasons Why I'm Terrible at Life, volume 999. So a few weeks ago, I realized that I was starting to experience back and wrist pain, and I was like, that's strange. And then I went back to work for 10 more hours. When I took on YouTube as a job, I wanted to find a balance between uploading regularly, making high quality videos, and working reasonable hours. So I came up with a schedule of uploading a new video every 2 weeks on the Thursday, with a backup of at least 2 videos a month in case of emergency, like my computer breaking down or getting sick. Sounds pretty healthy, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty proud of past me. Current me, though, needs to see me after class. Unfortunately, I got an addiction to improvement. I even made a whole video about why, and the whole point of it was to say, I'm going to stop doing this because I'm screwing myself over by adding extra days of work every time I redraw a chip. I've redrawn chip 3 different times since that video. So I've just kind of accepted that I will always have this need to improve. That's just the kind of artist I am, and that's absolutely fine and dandy. But now I have this problem that the balance is thrown off. When I increase the quality of my videos, and therefore the time it takes to make them, I have to compensate by either working longer hours or uploading less regularly. So did I make the obviously best decision and adjust my upload schedule to give me extra time to work on videos? Or even at least a little bit of both? Nope. What are reasonable working hours? Never heard of them. Must not be important. Now stop talking to me, I got work to do. Yup, I fell into the trap of overworking. So much so that I could no longer relax as the thought of I could be working was constantly on my mind. It's an issue that a lot of self-employed people deal with in particular, because you can't exactly go home from work and relax for the rest of the evening. If you work at home, you're always at work, and there's always work you could be doing. Even if I finished my video, there's always the next video that needs to be done. Also, I sit like this. Yeah, of course I have back pain. The problem is, when I have my chair high enough to reach the desk, my legs dangle, which is uncomfortable, and even though I have a box underneath to rest my feet on, I still somehow end up like this. Yeah, I don't know, don't ask. Obviously, wrist and back pain can lead to pretty serious issues and could lead me to lose my ability to do anything, so after about a week of it not going away, I went to the doctor. Which was fun because I honestly had no idea what he was saying most of the time. Speaking German with a friend about a TV show or something is on a whole different level to speaking with a doctor. Honestly, there's a lot of medical terms that I don't even understand in English, so I felt like I was back in high school French class for a second there. After a bit of and nodding and wriggling my wrists around a bit, the doc suggested that I should get a blood test to check that it wasn't an issue with my blood, because that would be bad. And I was like, yes. And then I didn't go. Okay, so I may have a second irrational fear. Yeah, I know it's stupid. Telling me I'm overreacting isn't enough to make my brain work properly, Karen. So after a long day of working hard, I finally go to bed and lay awake for 3 hours. I made an entire video about this, so I won't stay on it too long, but basically my brain is super active when I'm laying in bed, no matter how tired I am. And the worst part, the game where you think of a country for every letter of the alphabet until you fall asleep stopped working for me. So now I'm forced to actually deal with the game where you think of a country for every letter of the alphabet until you fall asleep stopped working for me. So now I'm forced to actually deal with the problem? Ugh. And the final method of self-torture I'm inducing upon myself is reading comments. Okay. The comments when I first post a video are always super nice and I happily read them. But after a few days, the video starts to head into the recommended and reaches non-subscribers. A lot of people are still very nice. But then you get the kinds of people who will do stuff like complain about this video being recommended to them. Like, bruh. You clicked on this video. That's why it's being recommended to you. By clicking on videos that YouTube shows you, you're essentially patting it on the back and saying, good job, show me more of this. And no, constantly telling me to heck off will not change it. So for my own sanity, I stopped reading comments after a while. I'm sorry if that seems mean or rude to you, but Most people don't have to read about people they've never met before spreading random information about them that isn't even true, and watch how literally no one questions it. So why should I? Except I do it anyway because I'm incredibly dumb. It's fun to read the comments on these first couple days. I love finding out what people thought about the video and reading their discussions. And 5 days later, my brain is like, hey, isn't it fun to read comments? But no, I'm always disappointed. Every time. So yeah, this video isn't supposed to be a pity party type thing. I just hope that sharing my experience may help someone to spot the signs early on and not fall into the traps as I did. And also this video works as kind of a message to myself to hecking stop. If you have any of your own experiences with overworking, whether that be for a job or even school, tell me about it in the comments. Hopefully we can learn a thing or two from each other's experiences. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
Oh.
And Doug.
Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual
Getting my car stolen has never been high on the list of things I worry about in life. I worry about more important things like what snacks are in the cabinet and what video game I'm going to play on Discord for 5 hours. So last year was a pretty wild milestone in my life. I had just hit it big on YouTube, I was living in my first apartment, and I typically had to leave my car in a paid parking garage. It was pretty inconvenient having to walk 1 or 2 blocks to get to the front door of my apartment, but you know, I had to do it regardless. I had been getting ready to go to a convention in Minnesota, so I was packing, making sure I had enough clothes to wear for the trip, getting everything I needed, and I ended up short of a couple items. I decided to make a last-minute run to the store and pick up what I needed, so I walked down to the parking garage to go get my car. Okay, it wasn't in my usual parking spot. Now, it's not uncommon that I park in a slightly different area or on a different floor. This could be a fairly busy parking garage at times, so I looked around a little bit and still didn't find my car. I'm not even worried yet, you know, I'm just genuinely confused because as someone with ADHD, I misplace stuff all the time. I only worked a few blocks down the road, and I have left my car once or twice in that parking lot, but nothing was there either. Now I start panicking a little bit. So I call up my dad and I'm like, hey, I can't find my car. So he drives over there to help me look. We got in his car, circled the area for a few minutes, checked up and down streets that were several blocks away, and we just found nothing. So I finally had to admit that my car had been stolen. But how did this happen? Let me tell you, because I know. We found out. Here's the breakdown of what happened. The type of car I owned was a 2012 model Kia. For those unfamiliar, there's been sort of a niche movement going around on social media called Kia Boys, with a Z, where people steal Kia cars by using a glitch that a lot of the older models had. Basically, you could just force start the car without even needing a key by plugging in a USB drive. So this went viral on stuff like TikTok, and you suddenly had a bunch of delinquent teenagers breaking into and stealing cars. It was a big problem in a lot of big cities. Kia actually started sending out letters offering free steering wheel locks in response to all this, so that if you had one installed, it would be significantly harder for someone to steal your car. And of course, I received a notice in the mail, had months to get it serviced to fix the issue, and just chose not to. So it's important for me to say, yeah, it kind of is on me for not taking action there, but also I was seeing news stories of this stuff happening in like really big cities, not the small town that I'm from. So I wasn't super worried about it. My mindset was more like, it's kind of a risk, but I don't have the time to sit and wait for my car to be worked on right now. So I'm just not going to worry about it. But also, come on, man. Why do you steal my car? Stop, dude. We did pretty much everything we could in the moment, which was report it stolen to the police, and that was about it. I had my dad drive me to the airport the next day so that I didn't miss my flight to that convention, and that was that. We did hear back a couple months later that the car had been found. Apparently, whoever took it tried running from the police and crashed it. And let me tell you, once we saw the state of this car, we wanted nothing to do with it. The inside was completely trashed, dude. The seats were stained with who knows what, and it was just absolutely disgusting. We let a scrapyard just have it for free. We did not want to look at that car anymore. But now I drive a Prius and I love it. So it all worked out. Prius Nation, rise up. Moral of the story, dude, I don't know, get good. Don't have your car stolen. Are you stupid, dude? What are you doing, man?
They say my bitches problem. They tell me to keep my appetite. They say I can keep myself from making the healthiest meal in sight. They worship patience, true. They tell me meat eating's no sin. But my sweet garden, it's bottomless. I wanna plant veggies and fruits till I get sick. The harvest great, I'd love to see you eat a grape. Unsatisfied until I got you on a little grabber plate. Now the taste of ocean shot, no, don't fear, I'm still eating vegetarian.
Hello. Many of you know me as two-time Emmy Award-winning actor Eric Stonestreet, but I'm also
Profile pictures. We all have a profile picture, unless you're that one dude with no profile picture. You're not safe. I'm letting you know that right now. You're not safe. But yeah, today we're gonna be ranking all the profile pictures from S to F tier with the classic tier list. So here we go. First, we'll start with the default profile picture. Since you want to watch this video, talk about how you have no profile picture and you have so much aura, you're getting an F tier. I'm sorry. Like, how do you not have a profile picture at all? Like, you gotta have one. It shows your personality a little bit. At least a little bit. Like, I mean, come on. At least something. Could be anything. But no. You decide to make it the default profile picture, which, for some people, the reasoning is either they're lazy, which, you know what, I can understand that one, and for some people it's to have more aura or to look mysterious or be the mystery man. Like, bro, no one cares, I can guarantee you right now. But yeah, that's just an auto F tier. Like, you don't have a profile. I mean, where else do you want me to rank you? Next, we have celebrity profile pictures. Now, for this one, it's hit or miss. Very hit or miss, because for some people, they're a little bit crazy about the celebrity. But let's just say someone has a music artist as their profile picture. They could either casually like it, or they could be ride or die, which you don't want to come across someone who's a ride or die of that musician, because if you say anything remotely bad about the person, it could just be like slight criticism. Like, they will dead ass get mad. Like, maybe they'll send a few death threats your way or some shit. I don't know. They'll just start hitting you with Twitter baby insults out of nowhere. So we'll give it a C tier, middle of the road, because I know there's obviously sane people with celebrity profile pictures, but some of them just stand on the next level, so C tier. Crypto NFT profile pictures. This is not going to get your cheese up, F tier. Yeah, this one's worse than the default profile picture. How do you have this NFT profile picture talking about how you spent like $30 million on it? That was really a whole phase on the internet where people had these bored apes as their profile picture like 3 years ago. And if you screenshotted their profile picture, they would get all mad and say like, you just stole my property, sir. I'm gonna need you to hand that back. That is stealing. I will have the cyber police called on you immediately. Too bad, so sad, little bro. You decide to spend like 30 million on a stupid ass bored ape. Too bad. Now deal with the consequences. And now you're basically just flexing it to the internet. F tier. Like, honestly, it's more embarrassing than anything to have some sort of crypto coin or image or whatever it is as your profile picture. But if you're investing in some random crypto image and that's your profile picture, personally, I would just pack it up, bro. That's embarrassing as hell. Next, we have your own face. Now, we're gonna give this one an S tier. I mean, it's basic, but it still gets the job done. You get yourself a profile. Like, I know some people may roast you, your looks or whatever, if you have your face as your profile picture, but they're not, alright? Most likely, they're hiding behind their stupid C letter in their Google profile picture, like, stop chatting. Now, we gotta talk about Google profiles next. Now, we'll give it a D tier. The only leg up it's got on the default profile is there's color, and you just get a randomized color, and then the first letter of your name, and that's your Google profile. But yet again, it's boring, so we gotta give it D tier. Next, we have IG models or e-girls as the profile. I've seen this one everywhere, especially on like PlayStation or whatever, and they would always have like a high-ass gamer score and be a nerd, and they would have like some IG models, their profile picture or something, I don't know. But we'll give it a C tier. It's mid, but it is a sight to see, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you're just gonna have random simps DM you, bro. There's no point in having this as your profile picture. Especially if you're on a game or something, like Valorant or whatever, and they see you have, like, some e-girls your profile picture. They're gonna DM you within seconds and ask you to play again. Next, we have YouTuber profile pictures. Now, I gotta give this one an A tier. I mean, it just makes sense. I'm a YouTuber. Why wouldn't I give this one an A tier? And you're just showing support for your favorite YouTuber, so of course, can't hate on that. Taylor Swift. Now, this one is going in D tier, alright? The Swifties ruined it for you guys, I'm sorry. Like, I deadass saw some girl on Instagram Reels getting a divorce with her husband over booing Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. Okay, that was probably just rage bait, but hopefully it was. Hopefully that's not a real scenario. People with Taylor Swift profile pictures, it's like having an artist as your profile picture, but on crack. All right, seriously, they are the most sensitive group, I swear. And then K-pop stands too. I don't know why I always see someone with the K-pop profile picture canceling someone on Twitter, out to get somebody on Twitter that did absolutely nothing. It's somebody big, like a celebrity. Like, if, let's say, Kai Cenat gets on stream and says, Taylor Swift is overrated. Yeah, you're gonna see them type paragraphs and paragraphs, like brick wall type shit. Hypothetically, though, would do jack shit. It wouldn't do anything at all. Emo profile pictures. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. It's like Bart Simpson depressed or something. I don't know. Alright, I'm sorry, bro. This one's getting an F tier. I don't like it. These are always the people putting "don't hit me up" on their Snapchat stories and saying, life is so hard, man. Even though they were just asked to do the dishes. Like, I get it. We all have struggles. But repping that shit doesn't make you look any more edgy. Next, we have mugshots. Now, I don't know why, but some people just have people's mugshots as their profile picture, which honestly is kind of funny as hell. I gotta give it B tier. Like, I've seen people with Cardi's mugshot, YoungBoy's mugshot, which we'll get to in a second. But usually it's like really viral mugshots, like the Trump one or Tyler, the Creator. I don't know. I can't list any more examples. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. But the YoungBoy profile pictures are really on a different level with the mugshots. They have a whole community on Twitter with like variations of the NBA YoungBoy mugshot. What they do is they basically are there to troll. They're there to ruin your day and ratio you on Twitter. Like, that was basically their entire existence of their accounts. Next, we have like any memes or viral memes at the time. Now, we gotta give this one probably like a C tier. I mean, it just all depends on if the meme is good or not, because the meme could be terrible and you could just be using it as your profile picture for the time being. But then you gotta get with the times and already replace your profile picture. That's another downside of having a meme as your profile picture. Yeah, some of them are good, but they age pretty fast. Unless it's the low taper meme. Because apparently that already had a mass revival on February 9th. I don't know what's up with that. Anime. Now, for anime, I gotta put in 2 different rankings based on the profile picture. Now, for the normal anime viewers, we'll give a B tier. Your profile is probably like your favorite character, like Luffy from One Piece or something. And then the 18+ us anime people that watch the black and orange anime and rep that shit as their profile are getting the fattest F tier ever. Like, I can already tell your build just based on that profile. I mean, yes, it does tell a lot about you, but the profile sucks, so F tier.
Selamat pagi.
In you, I want to get within you. I want to not forgive you. Rigor mortis, mold and mildew. But dear, you should be grateful that I won't waste a good meal. That all my love's precision cause the color simply die for. Just not to see you. I want to get within you. I want to scar the tissue. Beautify and lead to fire. I need to be your hunter. If you gonna fight it, I'll fight it. Have a taste, chocolate, watch and say I'm still praying.
This Acura NSX sat at the bottom of a river for 16 years, and it just sold for $8,500. The car was reported stolen in 2003 and never recovered. That is until it was found in North Carolina in 2019 during an unrelated homicide investigation. It then sat in a salvage yard for a few years, until just a few days ago when it was purchased by Helix Auto Works in Maryland. And believe it or not, these three guys are gonna restore it. I had heard about this car on the news, but when I found out it was only about an hour from me, I had to come see it in person. You may be wondering, how could this car possibly be worth $8,500? And on top of that, how on earth could it be restored? Well, the NSX was actually the world's first mass-produced aluminum-bodied car, and since aluminum is way more resistant to corrosion than steel, this car may just have a fighting chance. Of course, the interior is trashed, but stuff like that can still be sourced from different places. If you want to follow the entire build process, make sure to follow Helix Auto Works on both Instagram and YouTube, because it's gonna be crazy. Also,
Damn, mother keeps whooping my ass because I used the credit card to buy the fucking battle pass. I'd be running like my father when he left when I was 6. I get my ass beat up and then thrown in the attic like damn.
What's going on? Ding, ding. This is crazy. What's going on?
Walmart deals are happening October 7th through 12th, and they're big. Save.
Hide me in 10 years. I'm going to schedule upload this video 10 years in the future. So you're going to see this in 2025. It's 2015 for me right now. Dude, what if I'm dead? Dude, if I'm... Ooh, that would be weird. That'd be so weird. Rip. That'd be really weird. But let's see. Dude, if I don't have 1 million subscribers when you see this video, my entire life has been a failure. I hope I have 1 million subs. I better have 1 million subscribers when you guys see this. But by the time you see this, I'll have finished high school, gone to college, probably be doing YouTube as a job. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah. As of right now, I'm enjoying YouTube. Hopefully, future me still enjoys it. And I don't know. I'd be crazy if I had some ridiculous amount of subscribers. At the time I'm recording this video, I have 8,000 subscribers and 1.8 million views. So whenever you see this, compare these numbers to whatever I have when you watch this. Dude, I really hope I have 1 million subs by now. Please, future me, please. What am I doing with my hand? Please have 1 million subs. I probably should have thought about what I was going to say. Just, hey, hopefully you have 1 million subs. And, dude, I wonder if you still... Alright, so I should be studying for a history test. And, I wonder if you, or me in 10 years, remembers what grade I'm going to get on this history test that I take tomorrow. That I'm not studying for because I'm making these videos. So I'm probably going to do... Dude, if you still remember the grade I get on this history test in 10 years, that's crazy. Dude, I'm probably going to be married and stuff. Man. Alright. Oh, watch me not be married, not have 1 million subscribers, not have any of this, and then you guys just think I'm a big loser. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully you're still doing YouTube. Dude, what if I don't do YouTube when this goes public? That'd be weird. What if I'm dead when you see this? That'd be even weirder. If you wanna see what time it is, just so you know what the date is. That's the date. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully you still do YouTube. Yeah. I don't know. Hey. Oh, my hair's messed up. Alright, yeah. I don't care. Hey, future me. Hopefully you're having a good day. So, yeah. I better have 1 million when this goes public. 10 years, man. 10 years. I'm gonna be so different. I really am gonna be so different. Oh man. Alright, well. Alright, see you guys. See me. Hey, me. One last thing, just so you know what I'm talking about. It's currently October 4th. So, yeah. Like I said, this is October.
That's not enough.
Oh, right. Here.
Good, you're off to Egypt. He was too poor to go anywhere but Egypt. I'm rich.
Get some, you frickin' wuss!